Full House by Dale Ann Dobbs and illustrated by Abby Carter. An Invitation to Fractions. The Strawberry Inn was run by Miss Bloom. Happy was she to fill every room. With one for herself and 5 for the guests, there were 6 rooms in all for a cozy night rest. Knock, knock went the door. Ding, dong, the bell rang. Welcome, welcome, Miss Bloom sang. A rest, that may be my wish, said Sea Captain Duffy, who smelled just like fish. So Sea Captain Duffy, all tired and done, followed Miss Bloom to room number 1. Now 1 room of 6 had a guest for the night. To fill up the inn would be pure delight. So we now have 1/6 of our 6 rooms that are filled. Knock, knock went the door. Ding, dong, the bell rang. Welcome, welcome, Miss Bloom sang. Charmed, I'm sure, said the Duchess Buffet. Smoochie and I are on holiday. So the Duchess Buffet in sapphires of blue followed Miss Bloom to room number 2. Now 2 rooms of 6 had guests for the night. To fill up the inn would be pure delight. We now have 2/6 of our room that are filled in. Knock, knock went the door. Ding, dong, the bell rang. Welcome, welcome, Miss Bloom sang. Care for a hairbrush, a toothbrush, a comb, or maybe a vacuum, said Salesman Jerome. Arms full of shoe polish, pots, pans, and tea, he followed Miss Bloom to room number 3. Now 3 rooms of 6 had guests for the night. To fill up the inn would be pure delight. We now have 3/6 of our room that are occupied for the night. Knock, knock went the door. Ding, dong, the bell rang. Welcome, welcome, Miss Bloom sang. In town for my show, said Trainer P. Klein. From smallest to largest, the dogs stood in line. The Trainer P. Klein and doggies galore danced down the hall to room number 4. Now 4 rooms of 6 had guests for the night. To fill the inn would be pure delight. We now have 4 rooms filled. Do we think we can get to 5/6? We're almost to a hole. Knock, knock went the door. Ding, dong, the bell rang. Welcome, welcome, Miss Bloom sang. My biggest race ever, said Johnny Z. Power. I hit 210 miles per hour. Carrying his trophy and pleased to arrive, he followed Miss Bloom to room number 5. 5 rooms of 6 had guests for the night, filling Miss Bloom with pure delight. Had Miss Bloom filled all of the rooms? Who's going to be in the 6th one? We have 5/6. We're almost to a hole. Then into the kitchen Miss Bloom went to make a scrumptious dinner for all to partake. There were chickens and peas, potatoes, and the very best part, Miss Bloom had forgotten. A strawberry cake with whipped cream piled high still sat on the counter. When the last dish was dry, tired and happy, they all went to bed. Miss Bloom in room 6, it's a full house, she said. 6/6 of the rooms were full, which means they have 1 full house. Miss Bloom went in that 6th room. The guests and Miss Bloom all called out, "Good night." Plump up each pillow and turn off each light. Uh-oh, what's going to go on here? Without even reading, it looks like this page is a little bit more dark than the other pages have been. So let's see what's going on. It looks like we're sneaking around. But then in the dark came shuffles and wiggles, whispers and mumbles, scuffles and giggles. Shadows were tiptoeing down the long hall. But where were they going? Bathrooms and all? Slurp. Yummy, yum. Suddenly, Miss Bloom sat up in the bed. Something's not right at my inn, she said. She rushed to the kitchen and turned to the light. There she saw an astonishing sight. 5 out of 6, and the dogs and the cat stood over, covered in cake from toe to top hat. Well, said Miss Bloom, and Tweedledee, thank you for saving the last piece for me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my cake that has been eaten by the 5 people visiting the inn. Now the last 6 is going to Miss Bloom. Now the whole cake has been eaten. The end.